Kevin.
Hey, Tim.
How's it going? Kevin Dreher, owner, operator of Gerk Ski and Cycle. We're here to talk about cycles. This year, we have such cool stuff going on in the e-mountain bike category.
Oh, yeah, always.
So cool.
Yeah.
What is the latest?
Well, I mean, standing right here in front of this Santa Cruz Heckler SL, what does this look like to you?
It looks like a mountain bike.
It does.
Just standard mountain bike.
It does. It looks just like that, but this is electric.
What? Are you kidding me?
It's electric, and that's that's what's so cool about bikes today and these e-mountain bikes and how they're evolving. They're making them lighter weight, so they're still very capable. They climb easy, but they're super fun. You can get rowdy going downhill.
Yeah, one of the things that I've been riding, one of these, which one do I have?
You have the Levo, the Specialized Levo.
Levo Specialized, and we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
I've had it for the past year.
Yes, yeah.
I've had so much fun.
Oh my gosh.
And the thing that's interesting for me is like going uphill, where like if you're riding a traditional mountain bike, I'm sure somebody who's an outstanding rider could get through some of these humps and bumps and rocks and everything. But I gotta tell you, you're just in trail mode, going up there, still getting a nice workout, but going uphill is really fun.
It is. It's such a blast. I mean, I ride the Levo myself. It's my favorite bike. I just can't get myself off of that thing. The way it climbs, the power you get out of it, it's outstanding. But what's really neat about this is it looks like a regular bike. There's a lot of riders out there that they want an e-mountain bike, but they want to be kind of discreet about it. They don't want to be like, hey, look at me on my e-mountain bike. No, they want to be like, hey, I just want to get out and ride, and I want to climb these steep hills, but I don't want to look like I'm on one. And so what's great about this category is they're so sleek. That down tube where the battery and where the motor sits in the bottom bracket, you can hardly tell this is an e-mountain bike.
And then this is lighter too.
Yes, it's a lot lighter. It's about 10 pounds lighter than going with a standard e-mountain bike.
Kevin and I have a debate. First thing he thinks about as it goes lighter is more nimble, more responsive. As you're coming down the hill, because he's a much better rider than I am. What I think of is like how much lighter it is to lift it into the truck.
That makes it so much easier. I agree. I like that too, Tim, honestly.
All right. So this one's the Santa Cruz Heckler.
Yes. This one's built up with the carbon. It's $9,700. And this one over here is $87,000. It's really going to depend on the build you want. There's going to be several different builds.
But this is on the higher end for the Santa Cruz.
Yeah, exactly. We also have over here the Levo SLs. We were just talking about our Levos. Well, they make a slim version of the Levo. You can see, same thing. Very narrow throughout, very sleek design, Specializes version of that lightweight, nimble bike. This one comes in at $8,000. Really good value, beautiful blue color, lightweight. This thing is awesome. You can really get after it with the Levo SL as well.
The Levo SL, our price point here.
Yep, here we're at $8,000, and then it can kind of climb up from there depending on which build you want to go with.
And before we get a bunch of people reaching out, angry that the prices are so high, remember that this is at the top, and just look at this in terms of it is light, it's sleek.
Yep.
And again, if you don't want the haters to be hating, because nobody's even going to know you're on an e-bike with this.
Yeah.
So that's your own secret.
And I would like to say, too, that, the price tag can be pretty high on some of these bikes. We do carry, premium brands, Specialized, Santa Cruz, Giant. These guys have been in the game for a long time. And I'll tell you what, they've got these bikes dialed. So if you want, something that's really good and dependable, these are what you want to go with.
And so when you say, dialed, you're really thinking about a lot of not only the components and the layout, the durability, but also the engine, because Specialized has been doing their own engines.
Their own engines, yeah. And so that's just it. They're making their motors in-house. So like, let's say something does go wrong and you need it taken care of. They're not sourcing out. They're dealing with it in-house.
Yeah.
Great.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then you guys here at Gerk's obviously do a bunch of great bike service.
Yeah, we do. Just like if you're buying a regular analog bike, when you buy a bike from us, we offer a full year of complimentary adjustments to the bike, that sort of thing. And if you ever needed to handle, say, a warranty issue with the bike, you bring it straight to us and we will send it off to whether it's Santa Cruz or Specialized.
So Gerk's is here in Issaquah, Washington. So your local dealers will do the same thing for you, which is great. Now, this is at the top end. I'm going to roll this one back and let's look at Specialized's one step down.
Awesome. Right? Love it.
Kevin, look at this. I haven't seen a paint job like this before.
Is that nice or what? Yeah,
that is sexy.
That is a beautiful paint job for sure. This is the Levo Pro. This is actually, believe it or not, one step down from top of the line. So, you know, again, you know, Specialized is going to offer a pretty big range of bikes, you know, starting in that 7,000 range, clear on up to 15,000. So there's a big range here. This Levo Pro, we actually have a sale on it. It's normally 12,000. We have it for 9, so you're saving some money there. But this is a beautiful bike. The way it's specced out, this bike is really the ultimate trail e-mountain bike.
And when you say when you say ultimate trail e-mountain bike, what's that mean? Single track or?
Yeah, to me what that is it's the bike that's going to climb and descend equally well, right? On both ends of the spectrum there. It's very versatile, whether you're climbing, you know, over 1,000 vertical feet, or maybe it's just 500, but it's a lot of ups and downs. This bike is going to just do it all.
Fantastic. This is the higher end Levo, and then you also have alloy and carbon.
That's correct.
Right?
Yes,
so very similar.
That's
bikes.
exactly right. You know, this is obviously the carbon frame, but if you get yourself into that alloy frame, that's going to save you some money. You can get yourself an alloy frame with maybe upper end components. Some people might look at doing it that way, but you know, it's all just personal preference. Some people just love the feel of a carbon frame. The nice thing is Specialized is giving you all the options.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, we have one more bike we're gonna show you in this category, but if you're on the fence, I personally was on the fence a long time because I wanted to get a new bike and I was looking, do I get just traditional mountain bike? Do I get an e-mountain bike? I ended up going with the E just because I don't have trails outside of my back door, and so when I go, I may have to ride a while to get to the trails. At the end of the day, I was like, when I'm out there, I just want to see more trail. It has been so fun.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely right. I mean, what's great about the Levo is you can just go further, faster, cover more ground. I commute on mine. You know, I live by car about 20 minutes away, and on my Levo, it takes me about 50 minutes. I also have about 1,000 vertical feet of climbing on my way home. The reason I like the Levo is I can make that climb, and it feels great after a day of work. Honestly, the Levo is my favorite bike in the whole category.
Yeah, you know, it's really interesting when you look at mountain biking versus e-mountain biking. You know, you're never going to replace the full sweat lactic burn of a traditional mountain bike, and there's always going to be a place for those. But I will tell you, when, at least for me, when I'm riding, because I do it for fitness as well as experience, and depending on what that setting is, I'm still getting a real steady burn. So I'm not getting lactic release, but I am getting a good workout that I'll feel when I'm done, but I'm able to see more territory from me. I really enjoy that. All right, Kevin, let's look at the last e-mountain bike we're going to look at.
Perfect.
This next one is new.
Yeah, it's been out for a couple of years, but they keep making them better. Yes, you're going to love this.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, so as promised, this is the last one. Now, technically, not brand new this year.
No.
But pretty new stuff.
Pretty new. Redesigned. Right? The Bullet's been out, but this is a little bit more redesigned from the previous generations, a little bit more slim. This bike is awesome. This e-mountain bike is for the rider that wants to get rowdy. You want to basically take really steep lines, taking more chances out on the trail. This is 170 mil travel, so a little bit bigger than some of the other bikes we talked about. So this is kind of teetering into that DH bike, but electric, which is awesome.
Now, when you say DH, that's a downhill bike.
That's downhill bike. This has got the suspension and the way it's tuned to really ride the steepest, gnarliest lines out there. But with the pedal assist, you don't have to be in the resort taking the chair lift up. You can climb, and it makes it easy and it makes it fun.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
that's really fun.
Yeah,
you know, going to those resorts and doing the downhill.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So that's what's going on in the e-mountain bike category. There's a couple other brands that we weren't able to present today, but you know, get down to your local bike store. If you live here in Washington, come visit us here at Gerk's. And I gotta tell you, if you're on the fence and the analysis paralysis, it's time.
Yeah.
Get out there. These things are so much fun. Smiles are guaranteed. Have a great biking season. Kevin, thank you so much. As always, always informative. I'm super stoked to get out there and just enjoy the outdoors. Hopefully you are too. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Please subscribe for other videos, and we'll talk to you soon.
Get out and ride.